Can't get enough of what the Tigers have been doing lately. Jonathan Schoop has been right in the middle of it. His solo homer, the difference in a 3-2 win over Minnesota. And he joins us now on Tigers Live. Jonathan, great effort again from this club. And it's interesting how you guys have been able to win differently. How important is it to win these close games where maybe the offense isn't on all cylinders like it was in Game 1 yesterday?
I mean, it was really important. The bullpen come in and shut them down, and we pitch good and get the outs, and we score more runs than them, and they come in closer. So it was really good to win a close game like this.
Jonathan, you're becoming a regular on this broadcast here, and we appreciate you contributing every single time out there. You've had a heck of a year so far for the Tigers. You were in the dugout with the other guys last year and had a lot of fun, got a lot of good memories of former teammates. Had it feel great to get that big game-winning home run off your former teammates?
Yeah, it feel really good, really good. Like baseball is really good sport. You get to know people, and you became friend. And those guys over there were my friend. But as soon as the baseball game started, we enemies. So it was tough to get them out of the way and beat them. Because I tell you, I'm gonna beat them, and I'm gonna go deep against you guys too. So. It was really, really good.
It's interesting. A lot of people have talked about this ballpark not being very good for home run hitters, and I don't know if you consider yourself that, but you've got 8 homers. 6 of them have come in this ballpark. What were you looking for on that swing, and what'd you get?
I was trying to hit the ball hard. When I step in there, just trying to do damage and trying to get a base. And I know he's a really good pitcher. And the same bloop that I got, I think the same pitch you throw in, and I was trying to hit it hard in front, and they go out in first. So I was really happy and put us one ahead of them, and the bullpen come in and shut him down.
Jonathan, you got to be really pleased with what kind of effort you're getting out of your bullpen, and I just want you to make sure you tell Joe Jimenez, great job there. That was a key out to get Cruz there and in that situation. But talk a little bit about what the kind of job the bullpen's done.
Really, really good job. That's key. Come in and face Nelson Cruz. One of the dangerous hitters in the game right now. So it's key to come in the bullpen and strike him out and get us out of the inning. And the bullpen's doing really, really good job. Really good job. Tight game. They come in and shut him down. The starter just got to give him to 5-6, and the bullpen gonna do the rest. So far we're doing really good. We win 3 big series. With Cleveland, Chicago, and we sweep Twins. So let's keep it rolling.
Where is this team at right now? When you see you're at 500 and you feel like you're playing much better baseball right now, tell us where you think you're at.
Like I said before, the bad things is past us already. We was in the best stretch, and now it's good things coming up. And so far it's good things coming up. We win 3 good series. We just gotta, like I said, we gotta forget about it and just trying to keep winning series. And right now we feel really good about ourselves. Since spring training, we feel good. You just gotta believe in ourselves and go out there and play hard and leave everything out there, and it's gonna be good. So far in the clubhouse, the atmosphere is good, everything's good, and the winning mentality is there, so you just got to go out there and try to win series.
Good vibes, good baseball, great season for you so far. Good luck in Milwaukee.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jonathan.
Tyler, that was an impressive performance, especially, I think it's 6 days between the last time you pitched in a game. Was it felt like between starts for you? Because you did throw a lot the last time. Did it feel like just at the normal time, or did you have some rust you had to kick off a little bit?
I didn't quite have too much rest. I mean, as opposed to being a starter right now, I can get off the mound a lot more. So in between outings, I usually give myself 1 day, and then from there I get off the mound every day until I pitch again. I kind of like it now because I might throw 60, 70 pitches or however many I throw, but I can get off the mound a lot more.
Gratifying, I guess, or how happy are you with your ability to adapt to this role as well as you have?
I mean, it's nice to get outs in any role. I don't care what role that is. I've said it a ton that I want to start, whatever. I don't care how I pitch. It's, as long as I'm in the game, I like getting outs.
Thank you.
Thanks, Chris. If there are any other questions for Tyler, please put those in the chat. We'll go next to Evan Petzold from the Detroit Free Press.
Hey, Tyler, some nice strikeouts today, and some of the things you're able to do. What did you feel like was working for you? Can you kind of just take me through and what was going right?
Yeah, so actually what I thought was my best pitch today was a pitch that I've kind of been struggling to have for the past couple weeks, has been my cutter. You know, I've been throwing. It's been a little flat. It hasn't moved as much as I want. When it's good, it almost looks like a slider. I know TrackMan and all that stuff picks it up as a slider too, but I try to throw it like a cutter. And I was throwing it back door, front door today, into righties. So that was probably my best pitch.
And then looking to it, just following up, Casey, what has it been like having him up here, and obviously, Schoop too, but speaking specifically to Mize, with him today, what's it like having him up? I mean, how confident are you that he's going to be a successful pitcher? What do you like? What's his demeanor? All that kind of stuff.
Well, he acts like a big leaguer. He's incredibly talented. The more experience he gets up here, the better he'll be. I'm excited. Hopefully I'm around to see it. But I think he's going to be a very good starting pitcher.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thanks, Evan. We'll go next to Jennifer Hammond from Fox 2.
Got it. Sorry. Hey, TA. So just kind of give me a sense. I mean, I know you guys didn't get you down in the dumps when you had lost 9 straight, but just the change of course in 10 days to be now where you are, winning 7 of 9, including 5 straight, and taking down the top team in the division, how that kind of just changes things and lifts you and lets you guys know that you can get through that dark stuff and then change the narrative.
Yeah, it's been a lot of positive self-talk. Even when we're going through that 9-game skid, we were just constantly like, hey guys, we got this, it's fine. Like it's a shorter season, but you got to take it one game at a time, and obviously we dropped a bunch, but we just try to keep it positive, kept talking to each other. I like this group of guys, we all like each other. So yeah, going out there and winning a bunch of games in a row feels nice.
Do you guys, just a follow-up, do you guys start to look at, you're at 500, kind of clawing your way back, you've beaten some tough teams in the division, do you put it into a perspective of we have now a chance to kind of hunt down the playoffs here?
We knew it the whole time. We know we're talented, and we know we have a chance to do something special and shock a lot of people. We have that mentality even when we're not winning. And so I think that's what helps us reel it back in when we do sort of run into a bit of a rut.
Thanks, Hammer. If there are any other questions for Tyler, please put those in the chat. We'll go next to Nick Austin from Tigers.com.
Yeah, Tyler, you mentioned just then, you guys have always believed in yourself. The belief is always there. But that has there been anything specific to this maybe stretch run or this season as a whole that has surprised even you guys with what you're able to do out on the field?
Surprise ourselves. We just show up every day and we compete. We know we're talented. We know we can do. It's a matter of going out there and competing with some of the best teams in the league and doing it. And so as long as we stay positive, I believe we can beat anybody.
Hey, Case.
Hey, Chris.
First of all, how's the leg? How'd you come out with that taking that shot?
Yeah, it's actually good. Surprisingly, very fortunate because it was hit really well. It got me right on the shins. But honestly, there's no pain or anything at all. I have full range of motion. I've been able to, it doesn't hurt to touch or anything. So somehow it doesn't hurt, too bad.
Which shin was it? The right one?
Left one, actually. Yep.
Okay. Obviously, you were battling your command. It looked like today's the split. You didn't really have a good feel for the split. Maybe what are you going to take away and work on going towards your next one?
Yeah, I threw a couple good splits, but yanked, a bunch. So it's just tough. I didn't have command on much today. I was happy with my curveball, but honestly, other than that was about it. So just really didn't have command and control over the baseball, and it's really tough to pitch without it. I felt like I battled with what I had, which is very little. But man, I really felt like I competed and battled, but it's really tough to pitch when you can't command the baseball, and that's just not really something personally that I'm used to because I feel like I've never really had issues with that. But these last 2 starts, I'm walking more batters than I'd like. I hit 3 today, just really unlike me, but. Nothing I'm too worried about because, like I said, just my whole life I feel like I've been able to command and control the baseball, fairly well. So, like I said, it's just not something I'm really worried about. But the last 2 starts, it hasn't been there, and it's, hasn't been good for me. So
It's this. I was going to ask you about that because if you have a pitch that's not working, you usually have a trigger or a key to get yourself back on it. You've never had to worry about command, so you don't. Maybe you even have like a trigger that you can use, a key to kind of lock yourself back in. Or you kind of, that's what you're searching for right now.
Yeah, I'm just searching for it. It's just, it is what it is. It's baseball and it's pitching. It happens sometimes, but like I said, it's nothing I'm too worried about. It's just going to go back and put in a good week and work really hard and throw a quality bullpen. And I'm really just going to focus on playing my catch play, commanding the ball there and all the way around because, I think it's important to really focus on that stuff. And that's what I'm going to do. And, look forward to a better start next time out.
Absolutely. Thanks, Casey.
Thanks, Chris. We'll go next to Jason Beck from MLB.com.
Yeah, hey, Casey, you mentioned the curveball there. How big did that come through for your at-bat against Kepler in the second? It looked like you got him swinging on maybe back-to-back ones there to strand that runner in scoring position.
Yeah, back-to-back breaking balls to him, just kind of back foot and under the barrel a little bit on the second one that he struck out on. So really 2 quality pitches there. Like I mentioned before, I was really happy with the way I competed and battled, and with runners on, I really I made some quality pitches, and those are just a couple examples of that. So I'm really happy with how that bat turned out, and just the breaking ball. Like I said, I liked it today.
And on the ball off your shin, at what point did you realize that had gone to Paredes for an out? And in a weird way, was that a key out for you? Because first of all, you get a chance to kind of collect yourself, but also you avoid a bases loaded 1-out jam there.
Yeah, definitely a key out. It's crazy how it just went straight to him over there. I guess I kind of realized it. I kind of spun around a little bit because I didn't know where the ball was at first. And so I kind of had to gather myself a little bit and try to figure out if I needed to go pick it up and try to make a play. But it bounced right over to Paredes, and he stepped on third, and we got a force out. Very fortunate and very lucky that happened. But, it ended up being a very key out.
And last one for me, how have you seen this team's mood over the last week or so? You guys have been through a lot on and off the field. To get a sweep here in 3 straight series wins, get back to 500, what's the mood? What's the spirit going right now? Yeah,
it's great. I've really enjoyed being in this clubhouse and being in the dugout with this team. It's been a blast. I'm really enjoying coming to the field every day because obviously we're playing well, but we have such a good group of guys and everybody's in such good moods all the time because it's just like I said, a really good group and we're playing well. So it's very good vibes around this team right now, and hopefully we can keep it going, keep it moving forward.
Well, it's especially playing some really good teams, and that's what you're supposed to do at home. We didn't do that very well last year, so maybe we'll continue that process, and that's what you're supposed to do at home: win ball games and battle on the road. So anyway. We've had a nice little run here. We had a bad one right before it, so if we can stay away from that and, do more consistent stuff like we've done in this homestand, it's pretty fun to watch. Some good at-bats in big situations, some really big pitching performances. So there was a lot of good stuff.
In regards to the pitching, Mize, again, a couple of stressful innings, stressful pitches here today, and then he took one off of the foot. How much of him coming out when he did had to do with taking one off the foot, and how much was just the stress he was under?
He's fine. He got 70 pitches or whatever it was in 3 innings again, 60. I don't know what it was. I just know the pitch count was really high, and I enjoy my job. And if I leave him out there for any more, Al would not be very happy with me, and I wouldn't be very happy with myself. He's fighting it a little bit. He was a little erratic, hit a couple of guys, and you know what? This is the process. It's not. Everybody thought it was just going to be easy as pie. It's not. This is a big league. There's a lot of great hitters, and they're going to compete just like he's competing. So you know what? He'll find it. He's just got to slow the game down a little bit and make better pitches.
And as far as Gregory Soto, the last couple of days in that closer role, what have your thoughts been there, and what has he shown you? And thanks and congrats.
Well, thank you. And he throws gas. He lets it fly, and those hitters, you trust him. As long as he throws it over, he's going to have success. Then there's going to be times when he's throwing 98 and they hit it back at him that hard. So But he doesn't have any fear, and like I said, we just keeping him throw it over. We've got a pretty good bullpen situation where we can use a lot of different people and match up with a lot of teams' offenses, and that's kind of the fun part. We're matching up pretty good.
Thanks, Trevor. We'll go to Chris McCoskey from the Detroit News.
Yeah, you were talking about trying to get Joe some kind of more comfortable situations.
Oh, I thought that was comfortable. He faced the best hitter on their team, and one of the best hitters in baseball, and that he's a closer. So you know what? That probably right there alone, he gets that guy out. His confidence is gonna go sky high, and we're gonna get a better pitcher back for the next few times out, I'm sure.
Absolutely.